Hello, welcome back to my second video on this channel. That first video was filmed on the PlayStation edition of Minecraft Bedrock, and so I got it on the PC so I can, because the last video was pre-recorded and voiced over. I made a voiceover. This time I'm actually playing the game. So in the first video I taught you guys how to make a door. So in this video I'm going to teach you guys how to make a button or make an entry to a room. So when you first spawn in, you know, it doesn't really matter too much, but there's many different ways to introduce a dungeon. Then you can have a button. Here, hold on. You can have a button like this. This is my first time playing on the laptop, so bear with me. I like to use pressure plates because if you have multiple players in your world and you have a button, a player could stand further back when a player's right here, and it'll think that the player closer is the one trying to press it. So I like to use pressure plates, but it doesn't really matter too much. Besides, other than that, so if you have a button, I'm just going to show you guys the button first. You want to place down a command block, and you want them to chain like this. And then whenever you press the button, it'll give off a signal. So anytime you have this command block, you want the ones behind it to be chain, conditional, always active, because this will mean it'll run this command, and if it's successful it'll check this one, but since this one's also not blue, it will just ignore this one. So you want this to also be chain, conditional, always active. And now what you can do is have this first one say, this is optional, you don't have to do this, but title at p title first room, and then when they press the button it'll say first room. And also at the top left, if you type in /game rule command block output false, it'll stop that text at the top left. The title command successfully executed, it won't show that anymore. And then you can make a second command, do /teleport at p, and then you can, let's just pretend this is your dungeon room. I know this is kind of small, but who cares? -1217. So if you're playing on computer, you can click the two pieces of paper, and then you can click right here and implement the coordinates. And then you might have to make sure you add a space before you do it. I don't know if that matters too much, but I don't think it does. I just like it because it looks more organized. And then if you want, you can also add 0, 0, because then it'll make you face this direction. And then you want your last command block to be, for example, /summon zombie, if that's the enemy, like right here. So you can just remember those coordinates. You can press them, and now whenever you press this button, first room, and then it'll be a zombie right there. And if you are doing zombie and you don't want it to burn, you could use /effect at e, type equals zombie, and then fire _ resistance 1 1 true. One is the length, the second one is the power, and the third one, if it says true, it will not show the particles. Make sure this is repeating, always active. So now, press your button, first room. And then that's how you make an entry point to your dungeon room or whatever. You just gotta add the walls. And then first room. And if you want to make sure, if you want that text at the top left that says you've been teleported to disappear, you /game rule send command feedback false. And now it won't pop up anymore. And yeah, and this is kind of very simple.